Hello everyone, I'm Martha, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing the 5 biggest lessons every artist who wants to succeed in the art world needs to know. These are the most valuable lessons that I've learned in my 10 plus years working in the contemporary art world. For more videos and all things related to art business, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified every time I release a new video. For those of you who don't know me, I started my career in the art world really from the ground up. So I was studying at Central St Martin's in London at the time, and back then I was struggling to buy paints to paint with. So my tutor kindly put me in touch with a past student of hers who ran a cafe in a contemporary art space. I started invigilating there as well when I wasn't working in the cafe. It was unpaid, but like many of you, I had a real passion for art and I just couldn't not be around art. Over time and through a lot of hard work and a genuine passion for working with artists, I worked my way up to become a gallery director of a contemporary art gallery in London. In my decade working in the industry, I experienced almost every aspect of what it takes to run a successful art gallery. I've done everything from managing front of house to coordinating art fairs, curating exhibitions and hosting artist dinners. I've packed and shipped artworks. I've handled the marketing for exhibitions, sold works of art and fostered relationships with clients. I've also done bookkeeping, liaised with press, visited countless artist studios and exhibitions, and really learned the understanding of how galleries operate and run successfully. But most importantly, through working at art galleries, I realised that many incredibly talented artists didn't have the tools they needed to survive, let alone thrive in the contemporary art world. Making their art came naturally to them, but when it came to the business side of things, they often felt lost, overwhelmed, or simply ignored by the industry that they were trying to be a part of. And that's what really ignited the fire inside of me to start what I do today, to help artists to learn how to sell their work and build sustainable businesses around their art practice without getting overwhelmed. I know firsthand the struggles that artists face because I've really seen it all. And I also know that the traditional art gallery model can be limiting for many artists. So I've taken everything that I've learned in my art world career to be able to support artists and give artists the tools and offer advice that they need to succeed independently without waiting for galleries or anyone else to discover them. And now I dedicate all of my time to helping artists like you to take control of your careers inside of my Artist Accelerator program. If you would like to work with me inside of my group program, the Artist Accelerator, for artists that want to create more income from their art while having more freedom to create, you can click the link in the description below to apply to work with me. And I'm also hosting a free advanced training on the 17th of October where I'll be sharing more about the program along with practical ways to create reliable and sustainable income streams without sacrificing your creativity, integrity, or precious time in the studio. If that sounds like something that you'd love to be a part of, click the link in the description below to sign up for your invite. Now let's dive into today's video, the 5 biggest lessons every artist who wants to succeed in the art world needs to know. Lesson number 1, no one is coming to save you. Now, it might sound harsh, but it's true. If you're waiting for a gallery to discover you, or you're waiting for that perfect opportunity to magically land in your lap, you could be waiting forever. One of the most common things I saw during my time working in galleries were artists that were incredibly talented did not take action. They were waiting for others to say yes to them instead of them taking control of their own careers. Now, the reality is the most successful artists are the ones who make their own opportunities. You have to put yourself out there if you want to make it as an artist. You need to be proactive in showcasing your work, whether that's online, in exhibitions, or through personal connections. Building a career in the art world takes consistent effort, visibility, and by taking action. And that's why I created the Artist Accelerator. I wanted to create something that artists could easily follow so that they know exactly what they need to do in order to reach their goals. Not only do we offer strategies that have landed our clients museum shows, solo exhibitions, full-page features in nationwide printed magazines and newspapers, but we also help a lot with mindset. Success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by design. Lesson number 2, learn the business side of being an artist. So as much as we all wish that art could just speak for itself, the truth is that creating visually pleasing work is only half the equation. If you want to build a sustainable career, you need to know how to sell your art and market yourself effectively. This is one of the hardest lessons for artists to embrace because it feels like it detracts away from the creative process. But the reality is that the more time you invest in the learning of the business side of things, the more freedom you'll have to spend time in your studio. Inside the Artist Accelerator, we show you how to automate processes in your business and set up systems that allow you to focus on your art making while your business runs itself in the background. We also provide step-by-step guidance on how to run effective marketing campaigns so you can reach new audiences and reliably bring in sales without feeling overwhelmed and like you have to sell on a daily basis. So if you're ready to accelerate your art career and finally understand how to run a successful art business, the Artist Accelerator will help you to do that. Lesson number 3, everyone has their own agenda. Now, let's talk about one of those less glamorous truths about the art world. Everyone has their own agenda. Gallerists, curators, collectors, they all have their own priorities, and they will often make decisions based on what benefits them and not necessarily what benefits you. So for example, gallerists need to make a profit and may pressure you to price your work in a certain way or even limit your sales to only going through them. Curators may often choose artists based on personal connections or preferences rather than purely on merit. That's why it's so important to have a strong understanding of your own value and goals as an artist. You need to learn how to navigate these sorts of relationships while still staying true to your work and your business objectives. Inside my Artist Accelerator program, we spend a lot of time covering these topics on our live group calls. It's really important to know how to set clear boundaries in your business and how to develop the confidence to stick up for yourself when you need to in the art world. You'll also learn how to price your works, how to handle partnerships and gallery contracts, as well as how to manage relationships with collectors so that you're always in control of your own career. Remember, no one else is going to prioritize your success as much as you will. So it's essential to learn how to advocate for yourself and push back when necessary. Whether it's a collector trying to negotiate your prices down or a gallery taking too long to pay, you need to stand firm in your worth. If this is something that you've struggled with, I'd be there to support you with this inside of the Artist Accelerator to help you to manage these tricky situations as and when they arise. Lesson number 4. Rejection is part of the process, embrace it. Let's talk about rejection. So it is inevitable, and every artist, no matter how successful, faces it. Whether it's being rejected from an exhibition, not getting a grant that you've applied for, or a collector not buying your work, or hearing a no from a gallery. Rejection can be tough. But here's the thing, it's not personal. A lot of decisions in the art world are based on personal preference, also timing, or even nepotism, not on the quality of your work. The key here is not to let rejection stop you. In fact, you should embrace it as a necessary part of the process. Every no is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. One of the reasons I'm so passionate about the Artist Accelerator is because I see so many artists give up too soon. And they get one rejection and they think it's a reflection of their talent or their potential in some way, when really it's just part of the journey. Inside the Artist Accelerator, we help artists build resilience. That rejection becomes just another step on your path to success, not a roadblock. I also work with artists like you to develop a personal brand that helps you stand out in the crowd, because like it or not, being likable and memorable can go a long way in the art world. We even have an entire module on building a strong personal brand and how to show up consistently, both online and in person, so that when opportunities arise, you're the artist that people remember. Lesson number 5, success takes time and persistence is key. Lastly, one of the most important lessons I've learned is that success in the art world takes time, sometimes a lot of time. And if you're looking for instant gratification, the art world might not be the right place for you. The artists who succeed are the ones who are in it for the long haul. They show up consistently, they keep making work, they keep putting themselves out there, and they don't give up when things get tough. I've seen so many talented artists get overwhelmed that they burn out because they didn't have the right systems in place to support their growth. That's why I created the Artist Accelerator, to give artists a roadmap for success that is also sustainable. Inside of the program, we teach you how to put automations and processes in place so that your business runs smoothly, even when you're not working, whether that's hiring a team to help with admin or building systems that allow you to take time off without losing momentum. I'm here to show you that it's possible to have both creative freedom and financial success. In fact, it's taken me years to reach the point where I have for the time and freedom that I've always wanted in both my life and my business. But it didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of careful planning, trial and error, and a lot of learning to get to where I am now. And that's exactly what I teach inside the Artist Accelerator. I have spent 5 years developing this program, and it's full of everything that I've learned from my time working in the contemporary art world and from building my own business. Inside the Artist Accelerator, you'll not only get access to all the business and marketing strategies that I've used to build in my own business, but you'll also gain access to a community of like-minded artists who are all working towards the same goal, growing their art businesses without sacrificing their creativity or freedom. We cover everything from bringing in reliable sales to hitting your annual income goal to putting solid systems in place that allow you to step away from your business when you need to. I want you to have the freedom to take a holiday or spend more time in the studio or with your family, or just take a break without worrying that your business will stop in your absence. And one of the best parts, you'll also have direct access to me and my team, where you can ask questions, get feedback, and feel supported every step of the way. Plus, you'll join our incredible community of motivated artists who will inspire you, support you, and hold you accountable as you start hitting your goals. So if you're ready to take your art business to the next level and finally start seeing the success that you deserve, I would love for you to join me inside of the Artist Accelerator. Don't forget to sign up for the free advanced training on October the 17th, where I'll be sharing even more about the program and practical ways to create income from your art. Click the link in the description to sign up. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.